Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT. My name is Dave Easton and we are just 1 week away from now takeover Blackpool. Yes, our next takeover show comes to you next week, and of course we have a huge announcement. Let's go to Christian right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT, and I am your GM Christian, and of course tonight we have, I've made a rule, and that is no one can touch the other. Now you may be wondering what that means, ladies and gentlemen. In our main event, the number one contender for the United States title, for the North American title, will go up and be tag team partners with his opponent next week. Now they can't touch each other. If they do, they forfeit their opportunity for the match next week. That also goes for everyone else. And I've also got a special stipulation for the United Kingdom Championship match, which I will get to a little bit later on. Now, anyway, on with the show. Enjoy NXT, peeps. Okay, that's a very interesting start. Let's get to the opening contest, ladies and gentlemen. It's scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first from Las Vegas, he is Johnny Jackpot. So what I'm understanding from this is nobody can touch anyone else. So what it means is, of course, in our main event, it's going to be Mark Russ and Matt Riddle teaming up against DM West and Jason Crew? Carlos Crew. Good start tonight. And means that they can't go against each other. They've got to be tag team partners. I also have been told that no one else can touch each other. So, of course, Pete Dunne, who's coming to the ring, will face George Shaw next week. They can't touch each other either. Let's get to the ring introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Birmingham, England, he is Pete Dunne. So, yeah, they can't each other. It also means Rhea Ripley and Dakota Kai, they can't touch each other. Going to make a very interesting show to see how this works, as it's going to be very difficult for everybody with all the tension going around here in NXT to see how this works. And it's very, well, I've got to say, you know that Pete Dunne and George Shaw can't wait to get their hands on each other. And of course, a very interesting stipulation for their matchup, the rematch for, of course, Pete Dunne against George Shaw next week at takeover Blackpool. The Cruiserweight ready for action here tonight on NXT. Here we go. Big opportunity for Johnny Jackpot to raise his stakes here. And I am being told, ladies and gentlemen, that we've actually fixed our lighting at ringside, which is even better. Happy days all round, as stalemate in the corner. Both men giving him respect. Don't think that will last very much longer. And a takedown by Pete Dunne. Of course, Dunne shocked by losing the United Kingdom Championship to George Shaw just a few weeks ago, of course. And of course, since then, they've been back and forth, trying to get one up on each other. Of course, that will come to a head at takeover Blackpool next week. Both men trying to get the early advantage here. Nice head scissors. Done. Now we're going to just snapmare takeover Johnny Jackpot. Now what's he going to do here? Goes to the top. And just a falling elbow right to the heart of Johnny Jackpot. Now making sure that the limbs bend the wrong way. And just a stamp right across the forearm. Done. Just taking his time. Thinking that is Johnny George Shaw in the ring. As watch out. Oh, slams him down. into the armbar. Roll through. And again, gonna use the arm. Look at the way again he's just bending Johnny Jackpot into places that's not been bent before. Stomp down again. And again. Now just stomps to the back. And this is a very vicious Pete Dunne we've seen in this opening early contest here. And again. Now going to double knees into the back. Tony makes it very uncomfortable even sitting here watching this move. Really just limbs being taken apart. But wait a minute, now Johnny Jackpot coming back. He's got to try and use some of that speed you would think on Pete Dunne. As I said, Dunne will try and take you apart, but Jackpot's going to have to use this quickness. Sends Dunne into the corner. Look at this, suplex into the corner. But again, Jackpot trying to outstrength Dunne. That might not happen here. Dunne could take full advantage here. And into the power bomb. No pin though. Dunne now going to send Jackpot away from the ropes into the cover. Oh, just a one. Bit early in the contest. But as you can see, Dunne maybe just telling Jackpot that he could possibly put him away at any time. And again, straight back down. And again, now just rubbing the face into the mat. And Dunne again, looking at the small of the back. And again, another submission hold. And you've got to say, this is very tactical from Dunne, wearing down Jackpot. Jackpot comes back with a kick. And well, that's what I'm saying about the speed. And a big boy! Oh! The first match, I love it. That'll wake everyone up. A lovely big boy from the, well, you're going to say not the biggest of boys, but my goodness, he can do big boys. There's a nice enziguri to the back of the head. Jackpot now just tosses Dunne over the top to the outside. Referee will start the count, and Jackpot will again try and use blow for blow here on Dunne. And Dunne trying to fight back, but may have just been stunned a bit there. Jackpot showing that he can raise his fist to the best of them, sending Dunne into the ring steps. And again, 2 times, one's not good enough, make it twice. Jackpot again, just sending Dunne across. 30 frames per second at ringside, of course, remember. As Jackpot will go back to the outside and restart the count as we go back to 30 frames per second. Jackpot going for the inching, and that is, well, if you like slow motion, ladies and gentlemen, that's for you. And Dunne now sends Jackpot around in, well, I think Dunne trying to motivate himself back up again here. So back inside for a 7. And now looking with the back suplex. And look at this, Dunne trying to maybe just fight some of the inner demons he's got here. Jackpot coming to here, and Dunne giving him an opportunity to get back in, and Jackpot may take advantage of this. Looking for the backstab and gets it. This match going back and forth. Oh, there's the shot with the right hand, right to the side of the jaw. Dunne trying to get some, maybe time away and get momentum back. Snapmare takeover. And again, this time going for a pin. Not going to get more than a 1 on that occasion, though. And again, Jackpot. Oh, what a chop. And again, Jackpot not scared to really go in with these heavy blows. Guillotine leg drop right across the back of the head. Jackpot maybe on the verge of winning this, you know. And big upset just a week before Dunn is to face George Shaw. What that would do for his confidence. Up on top. Big boy! Really big boy! Cover! Hook of the leg! And a 2 count only. Close but no cigar. For a minute there I thought it was going to be. Dunn coming back. Now has him up. And again with a release suplex. Could that be enough to put away Jackpot? And it is! And Pete Dunne turns it around and will go in with confidence to face George Shaw next week. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Pete Dunne. Well, you can see the disappointment in Johnny Jackpot. He thought he had this match, not to be. And, well, you'd have to say very disappointing on his part. We're going to hear, though, from Pete Dunne. Let's hear what he has to say here. I have to say one thing, and that guy is tough. But you know what? That's in the past. Johnny Jackpot, you had your chance. Now I have to look forward to next week. And yes, George Shaw, I want my United Kingdom Championship back. You got lucky, Punk. Now it is my turn to give the Bruiserweight the championship. You see, George Shaw, I'm ready for anything. And well, are you ready for anything? Because I've been told that our match, well, it's not just going to be in any normal match, Shaw. And I'm telling you one thing, in Blackpool, the United Kingdom Championship comes back to me, Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight. Well, Pete Dunne seems ready for next week in Blackpool. Time will tell. Well, a hard-fought win over Johnny Jackpot here tonight. Oh no. Oh God, no. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring first, Disco Dan and Dom, Party Time. Okay, well, here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Party time. Yeah, let's get excited. I'm already tired. I don't want to be put to sleep. Looks like it's gonna happen. Please, anyone destroy these jokers. And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, they are the Dawsons. Zane and Dave Dawson. Well, these two, the Dawsons eliminated Party Time, of course, from the Joey Mal Tag Team Classic. So, well, let's hope that they can do the same tonight and maybe eliminate them from the company. And we can only hope, ladies and gentlemen, that's the thing. No relation to Scott Dawson, of course. We are the Dawsons. Oh yeah, and typically, look at Disco Dan. Just yes, get in the way, Dan. That's it. Elbow him in the and just morph through him. Yep, that's how you do it. Dan, stop trying to get a cuddle. And see, Disco Dan always wants TV time, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. Well, here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Some classic tag team wrestling for you as we are underway. As, Dave Dawson and Disco Dan in the ring. And a quick tag out because who wouldn't want to be in the ring with Disco Dan? Like, give them a gimmick chain, anything. Like the goofs. Look at his hair, for God's. Who goes around with green hair? Disco Dan tossing a man off. Hold on, that's not. Heard that somewhere before. Why do we give these people, like, honestly, can someone tell me why we give these people contracts? They don't want to be here. We don't want them here. There's a leg drop. Double axe handled by Disco Dan, who's in control. Do we have an ad break or something? Like, do we have to watch all of this match? Like, really? Okay, I'll do it. Dan now looking to tag in the baseball umpire, Dom, former NXT champion, now reduced to this. Been tagging with that goofball. Oh no, then Boston Hoff from Boston. Ah dear. Kick away by Zane Dawson. We're going to a break. Yes? There we are. We're going to an ad break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after this. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, NSW comes your way 4 times a week. Raw, SmackDown, NXT and 205 Live. If you can't join any of our shows, make sure you do on YouTube. And of course, join us on Twitter at NSS_network. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. There's Disco Dan's getting pinned. What a great way to return. 3. Oh, come on, ref. For a minute there, I thought we didn't have to put up any more of this. Like, what kind of an outfit is that? Anybody with half a brain. And there's Zane Dawson tagged back in. Oh, wait a minute. It's a tag team move from season 3. How can the crowd boo the Dawsons? Honestly, in this situation, you would think everyone should love the Dawsons. Because, I tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, I heard a joke tag team. My goodness, this is ridiculous. Not even a vintage limo scene could have saved this match. Now Disco Dan sent across the ring. Tag in. Nope, no tag. I thought it would have been a tag though. Maybe Zane Dawson going to just use it. Nope, here comes Disco Dan. And again he's put the right in. And a big shot. That's what you want to see. Dawson out of the corner. Zane Dawson. I will have to say that because they are both Dawsons of course. Work around. Tag in. Dawson's on top as usual against Party Time. And now a DDT onto the silly green-headed bugger. Could this be enough and finally put us all out of the misery? 2. Yes! The Dawsons pick up the win. And we can all be happy here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this contest, the Dawsons. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're all happy now, and Pro Takeover Blackpool comes your way next week. Of course, we're going to go through some of the matches you'll see coming up at Takeover Blackpool a little bit later on. Don't boo because Party Time lost, Twitch chat. We are awful. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Making his way to the ring first, being accompanied by Chris Keith. He is El Mystico. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, El Mystico. And of course, next week at TakeOver Blackpool, El Mystico and Chris Keith get their opportunity at the Undisputed for the tag team titles. And then a little bit later on, it will be Morgan O'Reilly versus Chris Keith one-on-one. You do not want to miss that matchup. The luchadors are ready though to get the party started, because at least they're better than the other team. Oh, wrong music bit. Who cares, ladies and gentlemen? Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Morgan O'Reilly. He is Ryland Strong. I was just put off by the music. Why have we got this music? Music botch! Well, that's what you get, ladies and gentlemen, when you don't expect Undisputed to come out without the team. And of course it's Morgan O'Reilly's birthday today. Yes, that is correct. Happy birthday to Morgan O'Reilly. He'll be up against Chris Keith later on. So here we go. Underway, Undisputed versus Chris Keith, and of course Chris Keith and Mr. who won the Joey. What is wrong with me tonight? The Joey Mile Tag Team Classic. It's been a long day, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I can say. Big knee by Ryland Strong. And back comes El Místico, taken down. Are we going to see new tag team champions at Takeover Blackpool next week? Mystico going to try and use his high speed, but you've got to remember, Ryland Strong, not a slow coach in there. Here comes our Mystico, watch out underneath, and again the Hurricane Rana. And now, look at this, Morgan O'Reilly trying to get involved. Ryland Strong might take it full advantage of. Nice shot to the back. Pump handle. Into the backbreaker. And now, Ryland Strong going to take advantage. Again, another backbreaker. And now, it's all Ryland Strong in this contest. El Místico trying to pull himself up, but here comes Ryland Strong again. Well, Mystico turns around, driving Strong into the mat. Kick again, Mystico now the double under. Nice turn into the armbar. Just how quick El Místico transitioned into the armbar. Turn around and big shots from Strong to get out of it. Took 3 of them. Now going to tell El Místico into the corner. Now look at this, carrying him again, the backbreaker. And Strong again, in all sorts of, giving all sorts of pain out of Místico. Místico coming back, Hurricane Rana takeover. I'm going to say it's going to be a very quick technical matchup next week at Takeover Blackpool. Fans here in Orlando on their feet. And again, the Hurricane Rana. How many Hurricane Ranas is that in this matchup? Mystico, but no, gets caught. Strong now looking to see if he can take advantage. It's a toss off by Ryland Strong. Keith not looking too concerned, but he might be with a nice slam. As Mystico trying to get some separation here. Strong. Oh no, this could be bad. Look out. Has him up. Hardest part of the ring. Drops him back first. But Mystico, the one that throws him back in. Kick by Mystico. Sit out jawjacker. Now looking to see if he can take advantage. Nice spinning heel kick right to the side of the jaw. And Mystico now, is he going to try and go top? Is he going to try and finish this? And gets him! The 450 splash, but no pin. Mystico may have missed a trick there. You thought that could have been it. Ryland Strong going to come back. into the cover, hook of the leg. Would this be enough? No. Close, but no cigar. Thought that could have been it. Now Ryland Strong looking to take advantage. Has Mystico missed his chance? Strong double underhooks. Center of the ring looking for the backbreaker again. Looking at the small of the back. And again continuing to work over the back. And Mystico, you know, as I said, I may have missed a chance and Strong could take full advantage here. Mystico with a back elbow that breaks the hold. Wait a minute, rolls through, kick to the side of the head. And here comes Morgan O'Reilly again, the birthday boy looking to get involved. And Ryland Strong takes full advantage, dropping. Mystico again on his back. Now, looking for the cover. Boss, oh come on referee, this is a joke. No, 2 count only. Not gonna get it. Again, Ryland Strong just making quick work of Mystico. And again, now rolls through into the Boston Crab and Mystico could be forced to tap. All the back pain going through. Mystico, they're still surviving. The up kick gets him out of it. And now, oh, Selena Del Mystico. Cover out of nowhere. And Mystico picks up the win. It's 1-0 to Chris Keith and Mystico. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, El Mystico. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what about that? Out of nowhere, Selena Del Mystico. And that is a huge win and some momentum, of course, for El Mystico and Chris Keith. So here's some of the matches you will see next week at TakeOver Blackpool. We start with the North American Championship as Mark Ross defends against Matt Riddle. As I said, these two will team in the main event tonight. What will happen in 1 week's time when Matt Riddle gets his shot at the North American Championship? And of course, this match was made after the sneak attack and return of Ariel just a few weeks ago. Sophia Starr has been recovering from that attack. It will be Extreme Rules between Sophia Starr and the woman with in the past, Ariel. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be Dakota Kai defending against Rhea Ripley, the NXT Women's Championship on the line. This new side of Dakota Kai, well, you've got to think it will be a stern test when she goes up against the Nightmare Rhea Ripley in Blackpool next week. And of course, well, it was announced it was going to be a special match. Ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm the United Kingdom Championship match will be a ladder match between George Shaw and Pete Dunne. What a way to end this rivalry. Will Shaw put away Dunne forever, or will Dunne regain the United Kingdom Championship? And of course, it is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. The Undisputed take on the Joey Mile Tag Team Classic winners, Chris Keith and El Mystico. They get their Tag Team Championship opportunity and Blackpool next week. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's the big one, the NXT Championship, as Carlos Crew, who will be hitting 200 days and going into the match, will take on DM West, the former NXT champion himself, has done so much. What will happen in Blackpool? Can DM West in his home country dethrone Carlos Crew? Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, she is the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. Gotta tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, this girl had a very mixed start to her life in NXT, but a very dangerous individual. when it comes to someone inside that, that wrestling ring. And of course, you've got to be thinking Baszler will be watching that Women's Championship match very, very tightly next week. The Queen of Spades is ready to go tonight here in Orlando. But she's going to be up against someone who herself had a very mixed start here in NXT. And her opponent from Auckland, New Zealand, she is Toni Storm. Yeah, Toni Storm, another person who is very wanting to get that opportunity at the Women's Championship. Of course, came close on a few occasions. And, well, if she can put away Shayna Baszler here tonight, what that would do for her, maybe putting her next in line for an opportunity at the NXT Women's Championship. Toni Storm always seems to be in a foul mood, ladies and gentlemen. That is definitely one thing, but of course, as I said, don't put her down. This one should be an exciting matchup coming up next. Baszler Storm on NXT. You can already feel the anticipation building towards NXT takeover Blackpool next week. As I said, we've already seen Chris Keith, El Místico defeat Ryan Strong. We've still got Morgan O'Reilly, the birthday boy, versus Chris Keith coming up. Got an interesting matchup after this one, of course. Keith Lee going to take on Blake Cruz, and then you've got your main event as well. There's a big clothesline into the corner from Baszler. Baszler will be looking to, as I said, get a resounding victory here, as well as Storm. Of course, if you've got to try and keep obviously in Christian's mindset when it comes to these matchups. We've seen some crazy number one contendership matches over already the start of season 8. Can, of course, one of these girls get into Christian's mind as the next challenger? Kick to the baby maker by Toni Storm, and a drop toe hold. Nice big uppercut again. You'll see. You expect Baszler to come into this and be really the one with the big hard shots, with Storm as well. And look at this, just double knees into the midsection. Of course, we will be building up to takeover Blackpool. Of course, remember 205 Live, that comes up as well. They will be a part of takeover next week. We've got a championship matchup between Humberto Carrillo and Drew Gulak. Of course, watch 205 Live. Our next show from NSW. Roll over by Shayna Baszler here. And now going to try and soften up that arm. Of course, if Baszler can put away Storm. Oh, again, them hard shots. But the thing that Storm has got to try and be wary of here, of course, the MMA background of Shayna Baszler. Oh, there's no MMA about this, just striking with the knees to the side of the jaw. Baszler will rub it in the fans' face every opportunity she gets here. Of course, she knows that Toni Storm's very popular. And Storm, they're going to come back here. And German suplex into the turnbuckles. Baszler's head bouncing off. But again, Baszler pushing Storm away. Again, taking advantage of really Storm not being quick enough. Baszler now just again taking her time. Look at this. We don't usually see Baszler go up the top very often. Watch her fly here, delivering the elbow shot right into the chest. Baszler, maybe seen a new side of Baszler here. More of the aggression, but more of the technically high base Moves we don't see from Baszler very often. And now again with a suplex. But Storm pops back up. She's not going to have any of this. Double underhooks. And again the two knees right into the midsection. Storm is going to try maybe press on the advantage as she can. She's got Baszler wounded. Nice reversal though. And again, Storm pushes Baszler off. And now the Bam the World. 21, don't count this New Zealander out. Up to the top. She's going to go high risk. Oh, and catches Baszler. Well, you've got to say it was very, very high risk. He almost missed it. Catches Baszler right on the side of the face. Only gets a 1 now. Baszler again now sent in. Storm again kicking into the midsection and follows it up. Now going to drag Baszler into the centre of the ring. Try and get away from the rope and trying to see if she can get the victory. Again, only a 1 count. Storm doesn't realise Baszler's got back to her feet here. Storm though takes advantage, kick to the babymaker again. And into the powerbomb. No, you can see that the legs not across the shoulders. And that allowed Baszler to escape it too. Fans on their feet here in Orlando. Nice catch by Baszler. Dragon screw leg whip. Baszler again now just going to work over the big legs. Dropping Storm right across that top. And look at them using. Oh my god, look at that. She's twisted in the ropes. Referee. Come on. Baszler using everything to her advantage here. Gut wrench. Oh, look at this. That's power. And now just swivel the hips, turns it around. Baszler again. Look at that, quick into the cover. You thought it was going to be a trio. It may not work. She got 3. Baszler picks up the win here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Shayna Baszler. Well, Baszler picks up the win, and oh, she is not done. She is not done here in Tolan, and she lays the shots down. Ref, get involved here. A very competitive matchup, but Baszler is not done with Storm. Well, we have to move to our next contest. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is Blake Cruz. I tell you, tensions are already getting very high for takeover. You've got to see everyone jostling for position. But now we get to singles action. Of course, not been a good time for Blake Cruz of recent. Of course, he came up short against Shane Thorne. Can he go and get onto the winning track yet tonight? Of course, a different path for Blake Cruz in season in. That's the thing. His fortune has to turn at one time. All this look he's not been getting, of course, the look that he said that he deserves it. He says that one person is going to feel the full force of Blake Cruz. Could it be tonight that Cruz turns the corner? The Australian lady, of course, been around NSW for a few seasons. Blake Cruz ready to go tonight in NXT. But he's going to be up against a very, very tough opponent here tonight. And his opponent, he is Limitless Keith Lee. A man that has definitely been on the rise here in NXT is Keith Lee. And Keith Lee, again, as we talked about all night, ladies and gentlemen, it's about getting yourself in position to be in for a title opportunity coming out of takeover Blackpool. This man, of course, one of them people, Keith Lee. As I said, a big fan favourite here in NXT. Can Keith Lee, well, can he continue the pain for Blake Cruz and continue his star to rise in the NXT universe? Bask in his glory indeed as the crowd chant here in Florida. But is it going to be a bask in the glory for Lee, or will Cruz snuff out the glory here tonight? Here we go, underway. Cruz going to work over on Keith Lee early on here. You've got to see Cruz can not allow Lee to hit hard shots like that, because if he does, then well, I got to tell you, it's not going to be this match not last very long. Oh, referee already down. First down the night as Cruz just again pushed. I don't know why Cruz would think that he can stand up and play power games with Keith Lee, because for one thing, that is never going to work well in Blake Cruz's favour. And I don't think the speed game either would, because Lee is just as fast as anyone here on the NXT brand. And there's another big suplex. This already just looks like a bit of a Keith Lee exhibition. Cruz has got to do something here to try and distance himself. As you see, he's got to try and get some hard shots in the result. Try and play mind games. This might be a good thing, playing mind games with Keith Lee, because if you just stand toe to toe, you're just going to get hit every single time. Cruz now. This is what we're saying about watch out, look out. Big boot to the side of Lee will stun the big man. And now Cruz just going to use a hand around the throat. Well, as I said, he's going to have to do something to try and change the momentum, and that's exactly what he's done. Give Cruz credit for that. Backbreaker, combo. As anyone, even an Australian can do a Russian leg sweep. Talking about Australians, we're going to hear from Dakota Kai and her big matchup with Rhea Ripley next week, as a DDT by Cruz could have turned this around here. Lee could be out. Cruz doesn't go for the pin, and that could be wrong. And now look at this. Just the arrogance of Blake Cruz. Could have went for the pin, but instead going to try and humiliate Keith Lee even more. After all that early onslaught, I should say, it is now all Blake Cruz. Sends Lee back inside. Not going to spend too much time on the outside. Oh, but look at that, nice catch. And again the belly to belly. How quick is Keith Lee? If he does a big boy, I'm going to lose it. I'm just going to tell you right now. And a drop kick from a man that is nearly 300 pounds. Oh my God, this cannot be good. Look how quick he just jumped to the top. Cruz, I would not get up. Oh, the high cross body by Keith Lee. Crashing down on Blake Cruz. And only a one, but my God, that was Cruz. You would have thought, well, all the air being driven out of him, but now coming back here sends Lee into the corner. huge shots again. Is this again the hand round the throat again? The referee this time going to try and stop him doing it. And you've got to think this match again takes another twist. Kick into the dig it all. Now going to look in for the submission. What a huge win this could be. Cruz has got Lee in the center of the ring. Can Cruz get him to tap? And oh my goodness, Lee seeing the danger and just one-handed slams Cruz into the mat. Cover, hook of the leg. No, Cruz not going to give up this easily. Gonna dig deep. And again, oh look out, this is Keith Lee into the slam. And that, ladies and gentlemen, should be that. Keith Lee picks up the win here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Limitless Keith Lee. That was a very impressive, a hard-fought but impressive win by Lee here tonight on NXT. The Limitless one continues to rise. So Rhea Ripley, you think you can take my NXT Women's Championship off me? You have 7 days. You have till next week, Rhea Ripley. And then your NXT career is over. You see, when I've beat you, nobody will take you seriously. Do you know, Rhea, there's one thing I've got to say to you, and that is, you better prepare, because Dakota Kai always has a trick up her sleeve. What in the hell was all that about? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to our next contest scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by El Mystico, he is Chris Keith. What does Dakota Kai mean by she always has a trick up her sleeve? Now this new Dakota Kai is very weird. As I said, she's taken she's obsessed with the NXT Women's Championship. And of course, we've seen earlier on tonight El Mystico pick up a huge win over Ryland Strong. Ah, they've got the real music this time. That's good. And his opponent being accompanied to the ring by Ryland Strong. He is one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Morgan O'Reilly. Oh, someone must have found their music. That's nice. Undisputed ready to go here tonight. Of course, the second time we've seen them. Can it be a different result? Chris Keith not getting out the ring? Why would he? Can Morgan O'Reilly, the birthday boy, go one better than Ryland Strong did earlier this evening? We are underway. Tie up, center of the ring. And oh, super kick! There's a shot for you. Of course, these two teams will battle, of course. El Mystico, Chris Keith, the winners of the Joey Mile Tag Team Classic, will get their opportunity at the Undisputed next week in Blackpool for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Having a look at that now, 117 days the NXT Tag Team Championships have been held by the Undisputed, of course, after winning it back in the off-season. When it comes to next week, they will be level with Nick Miller and Shane Thorne, Big Dick Nick, of course, who held the championship for 123 days. Kick by Keith, getting out of the way here. Nice spine buster. Keith, who was the shock tag team partner for El Mystico, going on to win the Joey Mile Tag Team Classic. Got to say, not many people give them an opportunity to win that. How many people are going to write them off next week with a huge opportunity to win the Tag Team Championships? Big knee in again by Keith, trying to stun Logan O'Reilly. Looking now, just a big suplex using the ropes. You can see the ropes caught Logan O'Reilly on the way down. And Keith into the cover. Remember, Keith, a former NXT champion in his own right. His first singles match back here in NXT. And at the moment, dominating Morgan O'Reilly with a flat guard. Undisputed. Look at this. Ryland Strong getting up on trying to distract him. But Keith, well, Chris Keith knows all about dirty work. Let's not beat about the bush here. Keith knows how to get down and dirty when he needs to. And teleportation, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you need here in NXT. Keith, not only a luchador, masked luchador, but also a teleportation. Belly to belly. Into the cover to make it 2-0. Come on, ref, what are you waiting for? No, not going to get it. Keith can't believe it. Morgan O'Reilly back to his feet, misses with a kick. Keith can take advantage. You're looking for the DDT and it connects. Can Keith put away Morgan O'Reilly here? Could just be a matter of moments. Again, fans out of their seats here in Florida. Big chop. And I tell you one thing, the birthday boy wishes he was doing something else on his birthday at this moment in time. He's up again. Gutbuster. And you've got to say, Chris Keith's very impressive in this one. Big shot. Now just Riley in all sorts of trouble. Or maybe not. Nice sit out jaw jacket. As well, you can see Morgan O'Reilly. You can see he's frustrated. Chris Keith's been on top most of this matchup. Keith's going to try and go out to follow him. Riley going to go back inside the ring. Might take full advantage here. Yes, he does. Big right hand knocks Keith off his feet. Lord, again. And just that one little turn can make Riley now back in control, or maybe not. Keith going to work over the hammies. Again, you've got to see Chris Keith has well worked out Morgan O'Reilly in this matchup. Well, Mystico, as I said, already got a win under his belt earlier tonight. Roll through. No, drop toe hold, drops Keith flat, face first onto the mat. And here comes Morgan O'Reilly with this vicious combination. Sweep of the legs. It's just how dangerous Morgan O'Reilly is. And now looking for the armbar submission. No, it's an Armageddon lock. My goodness me, them hamstrings must be tearing. Oh, he tapped! What? Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Morgan O'Reilly. What? Are you just like that? Morgan O'Reilly picks up the win. Undisputed. Well, I'll tell you one thing, we're in shock here, ladies and gentlemen, but remember to watch 205 Live coming up. Humberto Carrera, who will face Drew Gulak at TakeOver and has an injunction out against him, has to take on Mark Andrews in our next episode. Make sure you join us on 205 Live. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event. Introducing first, he is the North American Champion, Mark Russ. A very shocked audience here in Florida after what they've just seen. And now tag team action in your main event. Of course, what Christian said at the beginning is that these tag team partners, of course, who will face each other next week, can't lay a finger on each other or they will forfeit their opportunity. And of course, Mark Rush defends the North American Championship next week. And what a return it was from Mark Rush, of course, who dethroned Brent Cole for the championship. And his tag team partner, he is the King of Bros, Matt Riddle. Yeah, Matt Riddle, of course, came through the number one triple threat match with Kenny Fish and Sami Zayn to get the opportunity, of course, at Mark Rush. And, well, the King of Bros will hope that it is championship time for him in Blackpool next week. Of course, remember, TakeOver Blackpool comes your way next Saturday night live on the NSS Twitch channel. Make sure you join us and, of course, keep right up to date with all NSW across all our social media platforms. Matt Riddle looking for his first singles gold coming out here in NSW. Could it be the North American Championship next week? And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. Introducing first, he is the phenomenal DM West. DM West is looking to become a two-time NXT champion next week and add to the NSW Championship, the European Championship, which he has won here in NSW, of course, the Royal Rumble winner in Season 3. And now DM West looking to once again be the head of NXT and once again prove that he is the phenomenal one of NXT. And if you remember how he won that opportunity, of course, it was in the Fatal 4-Way, which included Zayn, Riddle and Fish. West now just 6 days away from facing Carlos Crew for the NXT Championship. And his tag team partner, he is the current NXT champion, Carlos Crew. Yes, Carlos Crew, the head, the top dog in NXT, will be on 200 days for the championship when it comes to TakeOver Blackpool. He will be, well, only the second man after Rob Dundee to hit 200 days as champion. And of course, another dominant champion in Carlos Crew. But is it going to come to an end? Can DM West take the championship off someone who's never looked like losing the championship? Carlos Crew won it back at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3 on the 20th of August last year. You've got to tell you, DM West has got a huge mountain to face, but tonight, remember, they are going to be tag team partners. And we're going to start things off with Russ and West. Here we go. I'd like to thank everybody, of course, wherever you are tuning in to NSW. Of course, if you're live watching it with us on Twitch, make sure you are keeping your messages coming in. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, please do like, share and subscribe. Please do leave a comment as well about how these YouTube algorithms work. The more people that like and leave a comment, more people will see, and maybe we can make some money. That's a joke, by the way. We would never charge $20. We'd charge $30. Here we go then. Let's get this main event underway. And who is going to get the better start here? Headlock by DM West. It said DM West, one of the originals of NSW. Of course, Mark Russ. We hadn't seen him since season one, the end of season 1, since we've seen this guy. Of course, Russ returning, of course, completing the fantasy return by winning the North American Championship. Of course, if you want to see some of Mark Russ's earlier matches, you can do so. Of course, they're all up on our YouTube page. Go back and visit when, of course, he won Money in the Bank. Can't forget that he was one of the first Money in the Bank winners. Now he tags out to the person he will face in Blackpool next week in Matt Riddle. And now Riddle on the outside. West will try and stop him here. Of course, Riddle looking for that first opportunity at singles gold. Of course, DM West knows all about winning here in NSW. Of course, won the NSW Championship at WrestleMania. Of course, all them seasons ago, back in season 3. Moving over the top, Riddle. No, nice block. West gonna fly. Oh my God! Well, that could have easily broken a neck, ladies and gentlemen. But Russ tagged back in. I haven't seen Carlos Crew in this matchup. West seems to be alright. Look at the power. No, the jackknife powerbomb. Now we're going to see the NXT champion. NXT champion versus North American champion here. And look at that. Oh my goodness. An abdominal stretch. And a big hip toss. Big shot in the midsection. Doesn't even affect. Not many people who Mark Russ punch, you can say, just don't even flinch. And Carlos Crew was like, it was like a fly hit him. That is what DM West is going to face next week. Is that Carlos Crew? It just goes out and just not much affects him. Riddle, both men collide there. Riddle, I think they've tried to get a knee in, and Carlos Crew just ran him over. Tags DM West out, and Carlos Crew, well, I have to say, looking very impressive. That kitchen sink by Riddle with a huge knee. And just another knee into the back of West. Takeover Blackpool coming up as oh goodness leap into the German cover. 2 can only. And again, the suplex belly to belly by Riddle. And you've got to see DM West struggling where Carlos Crew didn't. Riddle. Oh! And now Riddle will tag out again to the North American champion. Russ coming in. Really. DM West could be out of it here. And, well, this isn't going to help. Big shot by Russ. Just look at the elbow strikes. We've got blood spillage. The first of tonight on NXT. Oh, nice catch by West. Green screw leg whip. Takes Russ off his feet. And well, he'll do well. Yeah, now he's going to tag out. And again, Crew in. This is a matchup I want to see in the future. Mark Russ and Carlos Crew. Someone who can actually measure up. And Crew just knocks Russ down with 3 huge elbows. And Crew in complete control here. Look at how who can you see can lift up Mark Russ and just drop him for snake eyes across the top. The NXT champion looking dominant here over the North American champion. Or maybe not. Have I spoke too soon? Dragon screw by Russ. And now Crew off his feet, but maybe not the best thing for Russ to do here. Again, you see, he went for the forearm and it didn't affect Crew at all. That's the thing. Why did Mark Russ think that would work? Sidewalk slam by Crew. that is the thing that I just do not understand. Russ could be in trouble here. Not on this occasion. Russ back to his feet and misses. And now, Crew could finish off the North American champion here. Jackknife powerbomb. But look at this, Russ coming back here. Wow! Oh, you have got to be kidding me! Turns Carlos Crew inside out. It's been a night for shots, but not in this matchup. Holy Moses! What in the absolute world? Russ bomb! Cover! 2! No! Crew kicks out! The Russ bomb connected, but he couldn't keep Crew down. And Riddle. Now what does Riddle do here? The power from Mark Russ to get Carlos Crew up for the Russ ball. I just can't believe it. Carlos Crew that now with his senses about him sends Riddle into the corner. Tag in. Well, for a minute there I thought we were going to see the NXT champion get pinned, but it wasn't to be. Big strike by Riddle. And now, look at this shot by Riddle. Looking for the Brewlock, but no, the ropes will save DM West. But what shots to the side of the head. Sent into the turnbuckle. Riddle. No kick by West. And face plant. Riddle into the mat. Have to tell you, this has been a hell of a tag team match. We have seen stuff tonight from a lot of competitors, well, that has shocked me to say the least. Riddle down and out. And Carlos, well, look at this, West quick to tag out. Have you noticed that Dan Westman recently is trying to just let Carlos Crew do most of the work? Riddle's pushing Crew away. And look at this, Riddle taking Crew off his feet. Riddle, of course, has been doing plenty of things in MMA in his past. And another roundhouse kick. Twitch.tv, we need to find her. We need to see a Marcus Carlos Crew feud. I agree, I'd love to see that. But at the minute, Matt Riddle concentrating on taking out the NXT champion. Oh, nice duck under by Crew. And just like that, Carlos Crew just takes Matt Riddle to his corner and drops him across the top turnbuckle. Takes out the ref! And then drops the knee right across Riddle. What in the world was that all about? I think Carlos Crew, you may have just angered the big man. And that is not one thing that anyone, well, if you're inside that ring, you want to be doing. Riddle might tap you. No, nice. Hip toss. Riddle now trying to use those combinations we've seen there last week, but doesn't take Crew off his feet. That's the question. That's the thing you've got to be worrying about. When shots like that don't take him off his feet. Well, Mark Russ has tagged himself in, and now Russ once more is anyone. Even the North American champion can do a Russian leg sweep. Russ can feel like he may put away the NXT champion here. People in our Twitch chat were very odd. And Russ digging down deep. Going after the NXT champion. Big shot with the knee. He is on a mission at the moment. Can he tap out? And West comes across with a forearm. Russ thinks he's the bee's knees here tonight. Went for the cutter, not going to get it. Crew coming back with a clothesline. Has Russ's chance passed? Has Crew with a snapmare takeover? Got to use that power. And Rusto, nice reversal, sends Crew over the top. And just a shot to the outside. Got to tell you one thing, this is, as I said, this has been a very, very interesting matchup. Crew gets the tag. West will come in here. Big shot takes Russ off his feet. Up on top. West takes down Russ. Now going up on top. DM West. Oh, the corkscrew connects to the North American champion. If West can pin the North American champion, what it would do for him next week. Big jackknife powerbomb. It is all DM West. And a nice brain buster to follow it up. West, you can see now going for the cough. Killer. Oh, but the ropes, you can see Russ's big frame and saving him on this occasion. West, oh, you know what this is. He's looking for that Westy forearm. If he can hit this, it could be lights out for the North American champion. Westy forearm. Connects beautifully. And now, center of the ring. Riddle hasn't got a... Riddle didn't do anything. And DM West and Carlos Crew win tonight's main event. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this contest, DM West and the NXT champion, Carlos Crew. They'll meet each other in 6 nights, but tonight they are winners in the tag team main event, and we are out of time. Thank you so much for being a part of tonight's show. Of course, 6 nights we will be in Blackpool for takeover. Make sure you join us. But for now, please do like, share and subscribe on YouTube. Leave a comment and we'll see you for 205 Live. Thanks for watching. Dave Easton out.